Thank you, Mr. Chair, Professor Hakoun. First of all, I would like to congratulate Dr. Abdulkarim Khatna for the successful organization of the conference. I would like to welcome our honored guests from different universities. Also, special thanks to the students and teachers of the Department of English who joined us today. My topic is about teaching English culture in a conflicting word ideologies, a multidimensional approach. As an EFL teacher for many years, I had the chance to teach English per level, and whenever I try to design lesson planning, I usually try to find interesting topics. Sometimes it is really difficult to come up with a topic that can help the students improve their vocabulary, their grammar, and other skills. Why? Because some topics can be conflicting, and why? Because some students, they hold contrasting values and beliefs and priorities, and sometimes ideologies towards the topic. SDG, or Sustainable Development Goals, can be an interesting topic to teach in the EFL classroom to the students because it helps them to promote critical thinking, to encourage them to become responsible citizens, and to educate them about global issues. An approach that I usually adopt in my classroom is called multidimensional approach that can help the students to analyze, understand, and address some complex issues. So, integrating or incorporating principles and objectives of the United Nations, the SDG, into teaching curriculum can prepare the students to become global citizens, not only to develop their English proficiency, but also to be well-informed, socially responsible, and capable of contributing to a more sustainable world. Now let's make a clear cut between the two terms, culture and ideology. Culture refers to beliefs, values, customs that are shared among a group of people or the nation or the community. It is demonstrated in language, art, and music. We can find it also in religion, food, clothing. It is also a reflection of the society's history, geography, and social interaction. As we all know, that culture is learned and transmitted from one generation to another. On the other hand, ideology refers to a set of principles, beliefs, or ideas that serve as a framework to help people or to guide the human behavior. Usually, it is constructed by the elite or a powerful social class, and which may influence the people of the way people react towards something or behave towards something. It can be manifested in political, religious, economic aspects of life, including, for instance, examples in religion, liberalism, Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism, etc. So the difference between culture and ideology, the difference between culture and ideology, culture is a broader concept that encompasses the shared customs and practices of a group, while ideology refers to a specific set of ideas or beliefs that can be a part of a culture, but often serve as a more defined framework for guiding individuals or groups in various aspects of life. Now, when we combine these two terms, cultural ideologies refer to the set of beliefs, values, and norms that shape and influence the way a particular culture is perceived and interpreted in the world. Some cultural ideologies that we can use in our classroom or that we can teach to our students involve religious beliefs, political ideologies, gender roles and norms, economic beliefs, social values, moral and ethical principles, education and knowledge, cultural identity, language and communication, art, aesthetics, and creativity. As an English teacher, you have to be aware of some cultural ideologies that can be complex and problematic in the classroom, including individualism versus collectivism, gender roles and equality, religious and secularism, freedom of speech and expression, LGBTQ plus rights, also environmentalism and sustainability, political ideologies, tolerance and acceptance of diversity. Now, this approach, multidimensional approach, can help you as a teacher of English to educate the students or to help them examine and understand and express the complex issues and to view the problem from several dimensions. Multidimensional approach is manifested in 5 points. First of all, multiple dimensions. It means you discuss the topic from different angles. Holistic perspectives, it means you try to pay attention or to consider the factors that can have an impact on the way this issue is viewed. Complexity should not look at the topic from one dimension. Interdependence, you should consider the interrelatedness of the factors that can have an impact on this problem. And comprehensive understanding is to put oneself in other people's shoes to better understand the topic. I'm going to provide a sample of a lesson planning with a controversial topic that had been viral in the last few months. Even in some schools in Western countries like Europe, Canada, the US, they integrated what we call sex education at elementary schools. And there were some opposing, of course, views and trends, and also others who agree on this kind of issue. So this is a plan of a lesson on how can we incorporate this topic, sexual orientation, which has to do with one of the SDG goals. First of all, the lesson title is Understanding Diversity, Exploring Sexual Orientation. The objective is to raise awareness and develop the students' critical thinking towards how to manage sharing opinions on sexual orientations and foster their understanding of the issue while improving English language skills. The second point is vocabulary building. Some terms in relation to sexual orientation and pronunciation can be introduced. And most importantly is the respectful language that can be used in the classroom or to express their opinions in order to avoid stereotypes. We can also engage the students into listening comprehension tasks with the use of audios or video clips in which they can watch or listen to testimonies of people's experiences or views about the topic. For a reading activity, we may ask the students to read an article and to try to write a report or summarize the article. The discussion, as a teacher, I need to guide the discussion to a particular area. First of all, I need to facilitate the class discussion about the importance of diversity and inclusion, because the aim is not about sexual orientation, but to teach them how to express themselves and how to be respectful and how to be tolerant about others. Some questions can be raised in the discussion, like why is it important to respect people of different sexual orientations? What challenges do LGBTQ plus individuals face in the society, or how the existence of such trend can influence your life, your personal life? One of the United Nations documents that supports sexual orientation and gender identity is the Yogyakarta principles. So these principles were adopted by a group of international human rights experts in 2007 and are formally endorsed by, formally endorsed by the UN as a whole. However, they are often referred to by UN agencies and experts as a valuable resource in the context of human rights and sexual orientation and gender identity. Now, challenges that we experience expect to face when teaching this kind of topic in the classroom is cultural sensitivity. Not all students can accept discussion about this topic, but unfortunately, as educators, we need to bring up in the classroom any topics, even if they are controversial. Student comfort, some of them may not be comfortable. Language proficiency, we need to teach some aspects like of politeness, how to address respectfully their ideas, potential oppositions, and legal considerations. In conclusion, I would like to set some aspects of SDGs that can be involved in English language teaching. First of all, we have curriculum integration. SDGs principles need to be included in the English language teaching curriculum. Global citizenship education. As teachers, we are required to teach our students issues in relation to global issues and in relation to being a responsible citizen, and in the same time the type of language that they can use to express their opinions. Critical thinking is to promote the way the students try to solve the problem or discuss it. Language skills development, including other language skills like speaking, reading, writing, etc. Cross-curricular collaboration, we need to, as teachers, we need to collaborate with other disciplines to be able to explain the SDG principles. Community engagement, the community, as us, the teachers, we need to engage the students into these kind of issues. Assessment and evaluation, what we taught regarding SDGs need to be measured to see how successful it is for our students. Finally, to address these challenges in an EFL classroom, it's essential for educators to be culturally sensitive, open to dialogue, and respectful of students' beliefs, creating a safe space for discussion, encouraging critical thinking, and using culturally relevant examples can help students explore and understand these complex cultural ideologies while respecting diverse perspectives. Thank you for your attention.